with what we got. So don't even worry about it. Everything's under control. She's already like, babe. I bet she put her phone down. She like, babe, I told you these niggas. These niggas.
I did not say that.
Yeah. They laughing though. They nudged each other when I did that hoop. It's alright. Had you not tripped over, I'd feel like it was just me. But I don't feel alone. Alright, so what's up, Win City? I'm your host, Smooth Work, Nick Free, and this is Conversations in the Trap. This is my co-host, Big Hoop, and tonight we having a special edition of Conversations in the Trap. This is Conversations in the Trap Couples Therapy with Dr. Field's nephew, and I got Brie and Bolten and Michael Clark. They're gonna help us out and test out our first trial episode, our installment of this. So we're gonna hop on in. Well, hold up real quick. Her opinion's her opinion, his opinion's his opinion, and his opinion's his opinion, because this is an opinionated show. So, first topic of the night. How come the kids in our U.S. school system aren't protected like money, government officials, and even celebrities? So, how come you think there aren't armed guards at every school across America, private and public, to protect the safety and well-being of kids? Because as you know it, about 2012, they went in there and killed all them kids.
Yeah,
some woman just had a school shooting in Tennessee.
Yeah.
And you know, it's a
trend.
Copycat type of thing.
Becoming a clout.
Becoming a clout.
It's becoming a clout.
I think it's honest. It all has to do with money, and it's a terrible situation. But if you honestly sit back and think about it, like the politicians, I'm not saying that they setting these kids up to get killed. Lord, I hope not. But the politicians capitalize off of it from both sides of the aisle. If there's a school shooting, what the first thing they do is they say, get on TV and they say, let's take all the guns away. Right. And then the first thing the people do is run to the store and buy up all the guns.
Because they need safety.
Yeah. Now on the Republican side of it, you got all these Republicans are for gun rights. So they are endorsed by the NRA.
Yes, they are.
And then you take that, and when all of these people scared and paranoid going and buy guns, they all make money off of it. It's terrible. It's terrible that they don't protect those kids.
So the more fear they install in America, the more money
that they make. Yeah.
Which I will say, for Kentucky, Andy Bashir did put out to where there has to be a security guard at every Kentucky school.
Okay.
I don't know if you got this notice, but I know yes, there is an actual police person at every school. Supposed to be. Yeah. I know in Lexington, there is a police person there. You can't even get into the front door without, you cannot just walk in.
Right.
And then when you walk in, the first office, you can't walk in the rest of the school without.
Right.
So I don't know why the rest of America is not like that, but.
Yeah, but how does that protect against a kid who has a gun already inside the building and the response to it? Because that one security guard that has to be responsible for 1,200 students, different wings and parts of a school, it's going to be hard to do.
I think they need to dig more into mental health issues of these kids. Because the majority of the time, if you look at it, these mass shootings, when it comes to these kids dying, these people that are doing it are posting it on Facebook. They're posting it on social media sites that they're screaming for help, and it's going unnoticed. Right now, we live in a society where the kids dominate everything around us. If a child right now was to say that my dad whooped me, then you know what he got to deal with? Social services, court dates, drug tests. It's not, you don't even have adults that'll stand up for an adult that discipline his kid out in public. They'll try to shame the adult for disciplining their kid. And what you get a generation like we had. All of these young kids are killing each other. Kids are barely making it to be 25 years old in most of these big cities. They ain't even making it to be 25.
Exactly.
It's been like that since the 90s.
Yeah, but that
grew
goes
up
back
like
with
this.
it goes back with all of the laws that are set in place. Like that's why I be telling kids nowadays, like I gotta get, like I understand the basketball and baseball and football and all of that, but if you ain't telling your kids to get some kind of law knowledge, at least knowledge when you go to school, then I think you're setting your kid up for failure.
Yeah, but you got something to say, Mike?
No, I ain't got kids, so I'm just listening. I'm kid free right now.
Yeah, so, but what'd you just say? If you ain't teach your kid about the law?
Yeah, if you don't, like the kids that are going, you know, they shouldn't have to. But you are in an informational world right now where the information is at the tip of your
and it's actually
finger.
scaring the kids.
You know what I'm saying? So to see a bully grow into a mass shooter is crazy, because nobody took the steps to grab a hold of this kid.
Most of the time, it ain't the bully that's the shooter, though.
The people are being bullied. Yeah.
All I know is when I was growing up, I was friends with the weird kids because I wasn't getting shot, and that's a weird way to grow up.
Yeah.
But I grew up in the 90s.
I would say this though. I would say you gotta teach your kids to defend themselves. Like one thing,
but not by gun.
No, definitely not by gun. But I'm saying, like, as a kid, you're gonna get picked on. You're gonna be bullied at some point in time in your life. So either you gotta learn how to defend yourself, or you gotta learn how to, you know what I'm saying, give shots back.
Shoot back.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you get, you know what I'm saying, clowned on the bus, you get either, you know what I'm saying, like, hey, I don't play it, you know what I'm saying, shut up, I'm gonna hit you in your mouth, or you get those jokes back.
Well, we got adults going into elementary schools right now, shooting up.
Is that that's what happened in Tennessee?
Tennessee, and then the Sandy Hook, that was an 18-year-old. Like it's not the classmates anymore.
Was a teacher.
That's on the school.
But one thing I'm gonna say, everybody, we really need to get into politics and find out who is being supported by NRA, and vote them the fuck out.
You know, if people really took control like they can as the people with the government, like it wouldn't be all the riffraff and beef and plex. People actually took advantage of
the rights that we have.
Yeah,
they are stripping us from right now. Like,
well, you get to put in office who you want, right? But you know, I never understood how
I was
have a country and be divided.
I was at the Labor Day parade. I was at the Labor Day parade, and I forgot the guy's name, but he comes up and he's like, "Hey man, you should vote for me." And he put his hand. I didn't let his hand go. I grabbed the hold of it. I was like, "Why would I vote for you? And this is the first time I've ever seen you in my life."
Right.
You
came to Labor Day parade because you knew what Labor
why
Day
would
parade
you vote for
means
somebody that you've never seen in your neighborhood? Like, why would you do that?
Or just because they run in a certain party that you like.
Like,
you gotta vote for somebody who's gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Have to educate yourself.
Vote for somebody who's gonna like vote for or do things for that's gonna help your community.
And then ask them, call them up. It is your right to go to their office and be like, "Listen, why do you want me to vote for you?"
Local elections are way more important
than presidential elections.
And listen, May, this is the year. May is always when we're supposed to do primaries. So May, everybody thinks about November. May, that voting is the most important.
I'm gonna run. Y'all gonna vote for me?
No, they're not.
City commission.
What's your policy?
I'm just for the kids. Anything that's
for the kids.
Yeah, anything that's got to do with positivity and upliftment of the kids. Yeah.
You gonna have this one bitter bitch come out. I stayed with my baby daddy for the kids. It didn't get me nowhere.
Hey, look, that's on you. If you stay with your baby daddy because of the kids, you ain't do nothing but raise
a
hood kid. That's it. That's what you did.
Moving on into our second hot topic real quick. Are they asking for more gun violence by passing the "you don't need a permit to carry the concealed weapon" now?
Absolutely.
But that's when it comes back down to.
You think so?
Yeah, do you know how many people are crazy?
But listen, a paper or a permit is not gonna keep somebody from
shooting.
Yeah, like it's not really.
Or buying. You gotta think about illegal.
Yeah,
like, how many illegal guns have you seen growing up? Like, come on, dog, it ain't gonna stop nobody.
But I feel like gun control could get a little more on hand.
You can't listen.
Kinda.
You can't control that.
But we can't.
I know people that are
scared.
Street. I know people that are like 23, 24, 25 that are literally scared, and that's the reason they have a gun.
That's crazy.
Oh,
Like
man.
you don't have
Scared of what?
of just they think
shouldn't have
because
a
of the
gun.
shit that they
Yeah.
listen to in
That
their
person
head.
shouldn't have a gun.
Like I know a little boy like right
The
now.
police or the neighborhood?
Nah,
or
they
what?
just scared that somebody's gonna rob them.
That's
They
the worst
always
thing.
thinking, like for real, like they think that somebody's gonna rob them. They think people are looking at them, and I'm like, and then I realized, like, bro, like after I get to talking to him, like, how did you grow up? And I lived in and out of cars with my mom.
Yeah, they grow up.
I know people that are 24, no bullshit, that was born in 2000 that was smoking meth in middle school.
Damn.
In middle school.
Wow.
Like in middle school. Like
And
they
it goes
tell
back
me
to
these
the first
stories.
question.
They tell me
Kids
these
aren't
stories.
protected.
And I'll be like, bro, like for real, like he's like, yeah, I tried crack when I was 14. What?
Ooh, I got a thought.
Who was y'all hanging with?
This is why abortion should be legal. Because parents, everybody that gets pregnant does not need to be bringing their baby into this world.
I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that.
It comes down to this. We have all these kids with all these mental issues because these parents wasn't grown enough to raise their fucking kids.
But you know, sometimes that kid might be, and it might take years, but that kid might be what that person needs to end up turning their life around.
Yes,
So
my
if you
kids
don't
were that for me.
So if you don't have that at trauma within that whatever amount of time, then you know what I'm saying, that person don't end up being a better person for
is
their
true.
kid.
But it could be either or. We just have a lot of
Yeah,
kids out here that
it's a 50-50 shot.
It really is.
I don't think it's a 50-50 shot.
But they should still have
If
that
you're a
legal
decent
option.
human being now, you're probably gonna be a decent parent. Like if you just a shitty person now, you're probably gonna be a shitty parent. Like,
Yeah.
like your habits are your habits. So if you're a druggie, if you're not good with money, if you whatever, you're probably not gonna be a good parent. And if you're not stable, you shouldn't bring a child in here to suffer and be in poverty.
You know how many unstable people have kids?
A lot of them.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah. Even marriages of people that have kids is
That
unstable.
don't need them.
Like you shouldn't bring your kid in or bring a kid. I don't think you should be bring a kid in if you're in poverty or if you're barely making it. Like you can't do
Mistakes
that. Like
happen,
that's lightweight child abuse. Like no, I don't think it's a mistake because you can wrap it up. You can take Plan B. You can get abortion. There's a million different things you can do to prevent a kid from coming. So if you know you're not in a spot to take care of a kid, then you shouldn't put yourself in a position to have a kid. Then.
Right.
You should wrap it up. Just take Plan B or whatever you got to do.
Abstinence.
Yeah, I ain't
what I
gonna
do.
say that, but
I practice abstinence.
how many kids you got?
Yeah, they all old.
This man has 0. If you don't want kids, listen to him.
How do you maintain to not have kids?
How do you maintain?
Yeah, how do you?
What do you mean?
I ask him
Shit,
this
everybody
question
else
all the
got kids.
time.
Shit, what you mean? You
I
like-
do.
listen.
I ask this
So
question
you don't
like,
want
how
no
the
kids,
fuck?
Mike?
No, I
Yes.
do, but when I'm ready, like when it's my time, like
So when you think you ready?
I told
He's
myself,
on the timeline.
Yeah, I told myself I'll be ready around like 35, 36. You know what I'm
You
saying?
don't think that's too late?
Nah, hell, for me, no. For
But
what?
that's the
Oh,
cutoff
yeah.
time.
Nah,
For me.
nah.
Yeah. Mike said he's 20 in his 40s. You better holler at him.
He's
Help!
not. He's off.
Health right here. Strong. Tell him, Mike. Tell him
You're a
what
great
you
manager.
do.
Yeah, man, it's not having kids and getting pussy.
I ask
You
him
are.
this
You
all
probably
the
should. You
time.
could probably be a life coach, and man.
He is a life coach.
Health and life is two different things. You might be healthy and live a fucked up life and see it. So, what is our third hot topic? What is trusting your partner?
It's a lot. It's
That's
everything.
It's work.
explanation.
Yeah, it's everything.
It's work and conversations.
I feel like if you can't trust your partner, then you might as well leave
You
them
don't
alone.
have a relationship if there's
Yeah.
no trust.
Like for real, trust is probably one of the
Mhm.
main things. But trust goes so many
Well,
different
the
ways.
question is, what is trusting your partner?
That's what I'm saying. Like to me, it's knowing that you got me. You got my back when I'm not there. That's trusting to me. That's loyalty to me. You know, like most people can go out. I wouldn't mind my girl go out. You go out to a club, you dancing, drinking, talking to dudes. You gotta come home to me. I'm not worried about what you're doing at the club. But what I do worry about the most is if you would tell somebody how to hurt me. You know what I'm saying? Or if you would allow somebody to.
Why would your girl be out dancing at the club?
No, I'm just saying. No, that's
Nah,
trust to me. That's just if she go out with her friends. If she go out with her friends and I ain't want to go, then go. You know what I'm saying? Have a good time. I trust you to be out there in that environment. Yeah, like no, I trust you to be in that environment because I wouldn't trust you to be my girl if I couldn't trust you to go out by yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So go ahead, do your thing. My trust lies within, are you with me? Like, you supposed to be my real. You feel me? Like,
do you give that same trust back?
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you had a left like he just left, would your girl have been like,
I had a whole lot of different other questions. I'm different than Mike. Yeah. You gotta re-meet me. Yeah. If you going off of what you heard,
okay,
then I'm sorry,
but tell us what is trust in your partner?
He's proven to me that he is the man that he says he is.
Okay.
Sorry about it.
It's conversation. We've had conversations. We've navigated this thing in the very beginning. To where I'm like, all right, you showed me. I ain't got nothing to worry about.
At all.
I don't.
Yeah, that's all right. You see Mike probably said on the back
Get out my neck position. Scratch my neck.
Yeah, man. What's trust in your partner?
Trust in my partner is basically, I can trust you to be who you say you are, and if I tell you I don't like something, and then you change it, or if I tell you I don't like this, and then you fix it, then I can trust you.
Okay. Could they have to do that multiple times, or is that a one-time, like, I don't want to say test, but, you know.
I tell you what, if I gotta tell you over and over to do something, you're not gonna like it the third or fourth time I gotta tell you.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah, because at that point it's disrespect, because I done told you so many times and you still doing it. Either we gotta go our separate ways or we gotta have a conversation.
I think that's what happened to me. I let it prolong too long.
What?
Just got out of hand. Huh?
What prolonged too much?
The trust issues. In my
yours
previous,
or the person?
Nah, mine's, her, everybody's.
Oh, so everybody already had trust issues.
Yeah, everybody already.
Months or years later.
Before and after.
Well, shit.
Before and after.
Before and after.
Yeah.
In your relationship, who has the final say over anything?
But to pertaining to most stuff, it would be me. But there's some stuff, like as in dealing with kids, because she got kids I don't, that don't really affect me like that. So that's more of her decision. You know what I mean? Or yeah, it just kind of depends.
When it comes to us, I trust his judgment. It goes back to me trusting, to where I trust that he's the man he is, to where he can lead us.
Okay.
So he does have the final say because I trust his judgment.
Okay, well let me ask a question real quick. Mike said he leaves everything up dealing with the kids because he doesn't have any, yes. Right? You just said that you trust him to lead us. So when is it going to get to where the kids become, and Mike and you become one?
When we're in the same household finally.
Okay.
Which is, when that comes about, then I will. But it's one of those things where he has to see who my kids are.
Yeah, there's steps to it. You know,
like,
I gotta get to know you, they gotta get to know me. You know?
He has to see how the dynamic works right for this.
Yeah.
And then we'll work on that.
What is surrendering and submitting? This is a question we had last night. What exactly is
surrendering? I feel like is a person that is pretty much giving up. I can't think of the word. Surrendering is just like, here, you can have it. I'm not doing anything in this. Submitting is, I'm doing the work. It's like two different things. I can give up and surrender to you, or I can submit to you and do work, to where I'm also mentally sane in the work.
Yeah, I can see that.
So, which would you prefer in that, a surrender or a submit?
I'd rather submit.
Submit,
yeah,
that's what I was.
want to surrender, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you submit, I'm gonna put us in the best situation, and everybody gonna win.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If you're surrendered, then there's chaos in our relationship, and
Yeah.
Because that person's mentally not safe. Like if you give up, you mentally gave up as well. That's surrender. Like here, ugh. Have it your way.
Do women have a problem with submitting more so than men?
Yes, because there's a lot of trust issues out there. I'm not speaking for right now what I'm in.
Yeah.
I can just, from what I came from,
Right.
speak on that and say like, you can get triggered easily and just be like, that person, like little shit can get to you to where you don't feel like you can submit to that person because your trust issues is there.
Yeah.
It's something you have to work on
So
individually.
have you ever seen something in your ex, not trying to get you to rethink about your past or anything, but have you ever seen something that your ex did that you seen Mike potentially do that you didn't speak on about?
It's not potentially. One thing about us is we had a conversation, and this has been my friend in the past as well. There's past things from us.
Yeah.
So it's just like, hey, like I'm able to communicate. Like I don't like the way you're moving right here. This is making me feel some type of way.
Yeah.
We can have conversations like that.
Okay. Yeah, that's all right right there.
And he can do it for me. I don't move perfectly as well. He
Good.
and he can tell me.
I'll be on the ass sometimes.
Yes, he does. And then
Motivation, man.
like,
Yeah.
it's a team effort here.
Yeah.
It's not a one-sided thing.
All right. Moving right along. I ain't expect to get along with Squeak. Better rap duo. Outkast, okay? UGK, Paul Wall and Chameleon Nerd, The Clips, 8 Ball and MJG, The Big Timers, and she wanted to add Juicy J and DJ Paul. And then I'm going with The Big Timers, Paul Wall, Chameleon Nerd, and The Clips. Who y'all got?
8 Ball MJG.
I got Big Timers.
Big Timers, yeah.
Even though I added this, I still got Outkast.
Clips was one of the they was an element duo too.
Yeah, Clips was gold.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they are.
Paul Wall, Chameleon Nerd, man.
Shout out to the Wind City Hot
Yeah.
Steppers back in the day. We danced to Eclipse. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we're gonna put a documentary together. We're gonna try to get all the pictures and shit from past Labor Days and
Those were dope. I do
Yeah.
miss
Yeah,
those were those
videos and shit.
Yeah.
Try to
Those were
put a
good
documentary
days.
together.
Yeah. So we're gonna hop into this real quick and get these guys on out of here. They look tired. Go let them lay down real quick. So, how long have you all been together?
A year?
Close to it.
Something like that.
Close to it.
A year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know it seems longer, don't it? That's what we say.
That's what they agreed to in the car. That's what we agreed to.
No,
in the
we
car.
actually have a date. We just haven't met it.
It's like, hold
Yeah,
up,
it's like-
listen, man, we done did some shit in our past. Listen, we gotta agree to a date. We gonna go with a year.
They didn't know these questions though. Yeah, they didn't know these.
No, we didn't know these questions.
Just stay when they got it.
No, the year is coming up. We just haven't hit it.
Yeah.
What?
Like next week or something.
Okay. What keeps y'all together?
I would probably say the fact that we love each other, we trust each other, and we just want to make it work. We want to stay together.
Yeah, we want this. It's a want. It's not a need. It's really a want between us both.
And I like how you answered that for the both of y'all right there. That was
Yeah.
alright.
Let me go ahead and get it out of the way before she say something that I got to
You gotta take a lead.
Why the fuck you say that shit?
Was you looking for a long-term relationship when you hollered at Brie?
I tell you what, I was looking for a girlfriend because I feel like I was first coming out every weekend. I was going out, you know what I'm saying? Shit was happening, my life was online. So I told my roommate, I was like, hey, fella, listen, I'm gonna give you a girlfriend. He didn't believe me. He's like, no, you ain't. And then, like, a week or two later, I see her out. And then I was like, shit, got her.
You sweating?
Got him.
So, what did a girlfriend you think before you got the girlfriend when you started looking for one? What was that going to do for your well being?
Man, one thing, keep my life stable. Because it was like
Chaos.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like,
Chaos.
man, give me a girlfriend, make my life stable, you know what I'm saying? Just chill, stay home.
I need a girlfriend.
I felt like my life was on line. Like, that shit was crazy.
Nah, I ain't ready for no girlfriend.
Listen, as soon as I saw this man was like, I said I needed a girlfriend and you showed up.
Yeah.
That's all right there.
Has each of you been introduced to one another's parents?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Bree, do you think you made a good first impression with his parents?
Yes, I love his parents.
Okay. The next question is and I asked this question like this because I was talking about Marley and it sounded like it was kind of it's an elegant question, right?
Okay.
So, do you believe your parents are in alignment with your alliance with Bree? Y'all like that alignment with your alliance?
Like, did they agree with me dating Brie?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they love Brie. My mom asks every weekend, Brie coming down, Brie here. Like, she asked me earlier today, I was like, nah, she ain't coming down, but I forgot we was doing the podcast. I ain't tell her, yeah.
How about your mom
Oh, yes. And my father.
and father?
Yeah, they love them.
All
I think it's probably got to be one of the hardest things to accept, like having a daughter and then she bring a man home.
My daddy's so cool. Because
Yeah. Now, I mean, I understand that your daddy probably is cool, but just with me, the whole prom thing, the
my
soiree
dad
thing.
experienced something else. I was married before.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, he was,
Yeah, so,
But still, it's still never easy, I don't think.
So when he comes around, he's like, oh, she finally figured it out.
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
Any problems with exes earlier in your relationship?
No.
Mike,
What's up?
do you have a problem with trusting?
Mm-mm.
You don't?
Nah.
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, your trust with Breeze at a what? 1 being the least, 10 being the greatest.
She's up there. She's about a 9, 8. Like, I trust her to be her, to do what she gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like, she is who she says she is, you know what I mean? But I also trust her to be a woman, that's why she get a 9. You know what I mean? Stupid. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
See how negative points just because I'm a female? See,
Nah.
No,
female.
that ain't no negative point.
Females make bad decisions.
Y'all bitches be fucking it up for bitches like me.
Yeah.
Nah.
But
Cause I'm real.
It's just the win. I mean, it's just human nature.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You can never give all your trust to
Yeah.
somebody.
Cause then I can piss you off one day and you just be like, you know what, fuck him, I don't love him no more, and then go do some wild shit.
Yeah.
Like what the hell? Like,
Might not be no wild shit. You come outside, you got them 4 tires is flat. All 4 of your tires. I walked into a party one day. I seen my dog. He was in the corner. He had a chick sitting on his lap. I walked past him. I said, boy, your girl's coming through the door. He said, I ain't worried about her. I said, all right. She seen him. She snapped off. The next day, he went home with the chick that was sitting on his lap. The next day, I said, hey, boy, you seen your cow? He said, yeah, she got me, didn't you? I said, all 4.
All 4.
All 4.
I would never let somebody have that much control over my emotions.
Bree, where is your trust at on that same scale with Mike?
It's definitely a 10. I know it's shocking to people, but he really can.
What would be shocking about that to people?
Because people are non-trusting.
Okay.
That's nature.
So, I don't see. Y'all make me feel guilty by asking these
Go
questions.
ahead.
Damn. Look, but all right, look. But y'all doing great though. Because look, I know when I put these shorts out, people's gonna be like, God damn, they gonna be like, subscribe.
Black love, baby.
Right. If Mike cheated on you, would you stay?
He knows I'm out.
One time?
He knows I'm out. It's a trigger.
Yeah, she made that known when we first started dating. She's like, yo,
Day one.
I'm out. I told her the same thing. I was like, bet me too.
Yeah, that's
Day
all right
one.
right there. And it's got that's a powerful love if you think about it from Bree's standpoint, because Mike is a physical therapist or whatever you want to call it.
Fitness coach. I have to trust him around females. I have to.
Yeah.
Are we gonna have issues in our relationship? I have to do that.
Yeah, because if I was in that position, once I got into a relationship, then I would probably try to change paths. Because I'm different type. I'm not like Mike. I'm not like Mike. Yoga pants gets me every time.
But like I said, he also has done the work to make me feel like he's done the work.
Yeah, that's all right though. That's black excellence right there.
All right, now check this out.
Okay.
I want all three of y'all to give me y'all definition of love. And by what I mean is love is like, girl, you remember that time I told you I want to love you even till we ghost? Yeah, like I want to love you that much. Still do. Don't even worry about that. So
he was really talking to somebody.
There's nobody here. Whoever might be, there's nobody actually here. He was talking to the wall. He was talking to the wall.
I'm talking to. What is your definition of love?
That's a good question.
Mine would be basically doing what I gotta do unconditionally to take care of you. So if you need security, if you need, you know what I'm saying, like provided for, if you need.
But what's your definition?
I'm getting to it. You know what I'm saying. So I expect. No. It's not because I don't have to do anything. But like, let's say I'm mad at you, but every day I go out, take out the trash, But if I'm mad at you, I'm like, man, fuck that shit. She can do it herself. No, I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna put gas in your car. I'm still gonna whatever I do that show my love for you. I'm gonna do it no matter if I'm happy, angry, sad, whatever the case may be, because love is unconditional.
Ladies, he's taking.
You can fight through it. Like you can fight through being mad at her and still help her out.
Yeah.
It's not personal.
Ooh, yeah, but see, I'm not a relationship.
He's taking.
That's
He's taking.
big.
He's mine.
Yeah.
Nah.
You sit him in the ponder mode. That nigga like,
Yeah, that's real shit though, because I've been in those situations where I've been mad as hell. It's like, shit, I'm gonna take the damn car, I'm gonna take her car. I know my car on E, I'm gonna take hers. Yeah, I'm gonna take hers, and I take off in her car. As soon as I get up the street, I'm like, damn, she ain't got no gas either. Now I gotta fill her tank up because I don't want to go back and park her car and then get mine. You know what I'm saying? So now I gotta fill her tank up, go home and be mad the next morning because I gotta wake up early, defrost my shit, go put some gas in my shit, and then come back home to check. And it was all because I was pissed off at some shit that I could have just been like,
you fucked yourself.
Yeah, I could have just been like, babe, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe you should love yourself more.
Yeah, my bad.
My bad.
yeah. What's your definition of love?
I'm a person that can't really put feelings into words, so bear with me.
Okay.
A person, love is peace to me. I don't have to worry about anything. It's peaceful, and it's somebody I can just melt into because I'm not perfect at all. But somebody that accepts me and loves me, I just want to go hard for that person that accepts me fully. So that's my love, I guess.
Yeah, that's real.
Shout out to you, baby.
How much longer do each of you need to figure out if this is the one that you want to spend the rest of your life with?
I don't think it's about time. We kind of already figured that out. It's just about.
It was day one. We just knew what we want. This is what we wanted.
They're making progress, growth
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was.
So
it was a conversation at day one.
Yeah, I'm probably.
Y'all got into that type of conversation day one of talking?
We sure the fuck
So
did.
was you looking for a man too?
I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I'm gonna be real. I didn't know what I was doing. I saw him, like, I hadn't seen him in years. We ran into each other. He was like, can you come through? Came through the next day. Like the week later, we just had a deep conversation. He was like, do you want this? And I was like, yeah, sure. He was like, all right, if it's what you want.
It was a week later?
It was 2 weeks later.
Oh, okay.
My bad, babe. It was 2 weeks later.
Shit, he had to throw away his prepaid.
My bad.
It's prepaid.
It
He had to make sure that's what he wanted. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna leave it in limbo for 2 years. I'm gonna go out
But
one more
it was 2
time.
weeks later. We really did go into deep conversation and was like, all right, if this is what we're gonna do, this is the goal.
I think that's how relationships should start. That is a prime example of how relationships should start. My next relationship is gonna be this way.
Well, put in context though, we knew each other for years, like a decade at least.
Yes.
You know, we got
This was
I
my
think even if you
friend.
meet a stranger, like you should have that conversation. The conversation that y'all
It should
had,
be.
it should be
Oh,
that
yeah,
conversation. Yeah.
I guess it should be, but we did have prior history.
He shook his head though. He wanted to say something, but
I know.
he kept himself. He kept himself from doing it.
Go ahead, babe.
No, you good, sweetheart. Who got me?
Yeah. I was talking about that Biggie.
Oh, my bad. He said he was keeping his opinion to himself tonight.
I was just listening.
Cause he got crazy baby.
Yeah, go ahead.
You already been married.
Yes.
Do you believe in marriage, or do you think y'all can just?
Man, I believe in marriage, but the older I get, I don't want the state involved with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'd rather do some different shit, but
Marriage is a contract within itself. It's a
Yeah.
financial responsibility that most people don't even know that they take on.
It's also, if anything happens to him, and we've been together for so many years, anything happens to him and he gets into the hospital, I'm gonna still have to call his mother to figure that out. I have no rights.
Yeah.
That's what marriage is about.
But you
to
can
me.
sign. You
To
can
me.
sign up
Just
for
to
that
me.
though. You can still sign up to have.
But
to
who's
have
gonna?
all
You
of
gotta
those
pay for a
rights.
lawyer for that when we can just go
Yeah.
pay the
Well-
$25 and be married.
Marriage is a marriage. I think
It's just
marriage
different to me.
is a different step for this generation. Like the people that get married and stay married, I salute you.
I do too.
Like for real.
Well, I think that's because the people that get married and stay married is because that's the person.
Yeah.
That's the person that they want. They
Yeah.
don't want nobody else.
Yeah.
Or they just ain't got caught with
Yeah.
somebody else yet.
You could think you want that person. That's why.
You say you
divorce is
can
out there.
think.
Yeah, that's why divorce is out there. Divorce is actually higher than marriage rates.
Somebody told us last night that they believe that there is somebody on earth for everybody, and that you will cross paths
I
with
do
that
believe
person throughout your life.
But you can get it wrong sometimes.
I don't
That's
believe
why it's
that.
divorce.
I think that's a fairy tale, and I think that's silly because there's like
7 to 1.
yeah, like
females.
there's no fucking way in hell that could
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
the
like
numbers
7
don't
to
With
1.
destiny,
Yeah.
you don't
Yeah.
think destiny will put
Nah,
y'all
I
together?
think there's multiple people on earth that wherever your vibe is, however your vibe's like, you can connect with those people, and the potential out of those people could be your one or whatever. But out of one person,
To think, yeah,
there's
to-
more women than men, so that don't even make
Right.
sense.
Yeah,
Like,
just to think that
I remember a man
that-
telling me that's
yeah.
why men cheat because there's
Like,
more
yeah, I think you-
females than men.
I think you fall in love like a million times over. Like most people
You fall
don't.
in different types
Yeah,
of love.
yeah.
There's a different type of love.
Yeah, but it's always just
So what
that.
you mean, different type of love?
Like you can,
I've
you can
never
have,
loved this.
you
I've
can love
loved-
something about somebody
Yeah,
and
I've
not love
loved-
that person.
be in love with them.
Yeah,
And I also think men and women love differently.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
men love for real, women love
Sentimentally.
Well, I was gonna say
I think so.
opportunistically.
Yeah.
So like, for example, most women love a man, whatever
For
he
what
can
they do for
provide.
them.
Yeah,
That is
well,
true.
yeah.
Yeah.
Men love women for actually who they are. Like he knows that's not your ass. He knows that's not your hair. He knows that's not your nails, but he still loves you no matter what. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like men actually love.
Women love conditionally
Right,
too,
yeah.
bro. Like they don't. It ain't no. I mean,
You think?
I'm sorry,
You think? Are you in agreement with him saying that women are opportunistic lovers?
yeah, yeah. Because
So
from
how
my
can
past,
how can you
I
love
don't
me
feel that way.
unconditionally
you
and
can't.
you only loving me for an opportunity?
You can't love me unconditionally.
You gotta be her best opportunity.
Yeah.
So she's down to do whatever then under that circumstance.
Hey.
In most circumstances, women are
A real bitch.
Like for
A
real.
real fucking female does not love like that.
No. A real female don't. But
You love
the
person for who
chances,
they are.
the chances of you finding someone that's like, all right, we're gonna start right here. Like what y'all got, what y'all say y'all have. We're gonna start right here, and then we're gonna work our way to here.
Yes.
Or slim to none. I'm gonna say 60-70% of most women see a man with a good job, they'll get into that, and then he's crazy, and then they'll stay with it because he had a good job. But they'll forget about the crazy. You know what I'm saying? Or you'll get a woman.
You can forget about crazy.
Yeah, no,
Crazy
for
don't
real.
let you forget about
You'll get a woman that'll be like, well, he's going somewhere in his life, but in his life where he's at, he needs that extra push. She's not trying to come in to be that extra push. She's trying to come in to be stable within herself because this is where he's at. Not knowing that he wants to go. Not knowing that he wants to go here.
She doesn't come. If he needs an extra push, she needs to come in and figure out what she needs to do to make things easier for him, so he can give that extra energy to get
to her.
Yeah,
because,
really to get that extra push.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Because most men aren't even stable enough for a relationship if they have any kind of drive in them.
Anything.
Like, any kind of drive in them.
Men won't even, if they're not stable, most men won't even enter into a relationship.
Right.
Why would you?
Right.
That's
would
what I'm
you?
saying.
Yeah.
It's that's the, think about it. It's the way you guys think. It's not the way females
No.
think.
I'm not saying that's the
Well,
way the
what you
females
mean?
think.
A male think of not getting into a relationship.
But I'm saying, like, I've seen, like, a lot of men just be like, I don't have this, I can't commit. And women just be like, I love him.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
Yeah.
I want him.
Which is crazy.
He has no fucking job. He can't do shit for me, but I love him.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of that. So that's not a true statement.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that it's, like, 100% accurate. What I'm saying is, it could work vice versa. Most men that get into relationships, I've known men that literally take their girls to work, drive the car back home, sit at the crib, smoke blunts with their homeboys, go pick her up, come bring her home, and then soon as she get home, he be like, damn, you gonna cook for us?
Exactly.
You gonna clean for us?
And that is one angry ass female
I know
in that
niggas,
household.
I know men like that as well, so I'm not trying to put anything off on women. What I'm saying, from my perspective, from my point of view, most women that I've known or have grown to know don't want to be that extra push. They don't want.
But you
They
have to
shouldn't
be.
be there. I mean,
You have to be.
They don't want to be that. So
I
Do they
saying
need to
that.
be that, Mike?
I think a woman needs to be a helpmate.
Yeah.
Not necessarily an extra push.
It's a
but
partnership that
just-
we're
but-
entering in.
but
whatever I'm lacking, that's where you need to help me
Right.
so I can help us.
And it's vice
Right.
versa.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's that extra push. Because I know, like, for me, when I started my business, it was like, I didn't know anything about computers. I get on the computer and I freeze the hell up.
Yeah.
But my mate did.
Yeah.
Right.
So
But that's not what I got. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I got from that.
well, that was your
So-
chance to see that person was
Yeah,
not for you.
but
I'm
love,
just saying.
but loving somebody differently is like, all right, I give up on my dreams because I love you.
And that's not how it should be.
And it wasn't, and it killed me on the inside.
That's not how
So
it should be.
when I got into
Why'd you
group,
hold up? Why'd you have to give up on your
Yeah,
dream?
that's not
Did you
how
say
it
that?
no. This is how I felt. That's just how I felt. Like, because it wasn't. It was, all right, you don't want to help me, I'm going to take the help from somebody else, but then you have a problem with who's helping me. You know what I'm saying? But you don't want to participate. You know what I'm saying? You want to benefit, but you don't want to participate.
That's not how it should be.
And that killed me. You know what I'm saying?
Can each of you all have a friend of the opposite sex?
I cannot. I'm going to just go ahead and say that.
Hell no.
I
Hell
cannot.
no, don't do
He
that
can.
shit.
I cannot.
He can, you can't.
Because I am just.
Yeah.
Who determined that in the relationship?
I did.
You did?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, come on.
Why?
We be why?
It's something that don't make him feel comfortable, so I have.
Listen, we've all been the friend that's a girl and banged them, right?
We were.
We all we all know some dude, you know what I'm saying, who like think about it like this, bro. If a girl looks good, why would a dude want to be her friend?
Thank you, babe.
Like he's I'm not trying to be your friend if you look good. Like I'm trying to fuck. You know what I mean? Like just to be simple. Like and every man thinks like that. Like it's like I don't know why. Like no, the only reason I wouldn't try to fuck is if she's ugly or I'm just like not attracted to her. She's not attractive. Like in that case, yeah, we can be friends. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But no. If you're an attractive woman, hell, you could be average and niggas still gonna try to fuck.
Okay, what if it was like some high school or some college shit, but now you're grown and now you all are actually friends. Like, ain't no more.
I don't care. You shouldn't be talking. You shouldn't be friends with nobody you had whatever with in the past.
You don't think so?
Nah.
Hell
He does
nah.
not
You don't
care.
think so?
Nah,
either?
This is
Hell
my
nah.
fight. I will say
Hell
that
nah.
is one thing that we disagree. It's my fight, but he does not care.
Nah.
So
I don't think
you think you should be allowed to still.
The thing is, I grew up with boys. I have nothing but men in my family, so I relate to men more than I can relate to females. So I do have men friends. But he can't see it the way I see
They
it.
not your friends, sweetheart.
See?
If you
See?
dropped your
See?
pants and bent over, them niggas would try to fuck.
But
Like,
even though I'm
yeah,
not,
come on, dog.
yeah,
Come on,
yeah,
dog.
even though I'm
Nah.
not,
It's not about you though. It's not about you.
go ahead. This is
It's not
this is
about
what
you.
we talk. This is a
I
regular
think,
conversation.
I think if a man and a woman is in a relationship, and I'm gonna put emphasis on it, if she has a male friend, then he is opportunistic.
Yep.
The moment,
Even if you've already hit her.
yeah,
What if you in a relationship?
Who?
The man. What if the man and the female
My
are
male
both
friend is
in
married.
relationships,
Don't
but
matter.
they're still friends? Like,
Yeah, I mean, listen, if you have a woman and she has a male friend, and she is telling him everything that goes on in y'all's relationship, he's waiting to be the shoulder to cry on.
now he's already the shoulder to cry on.
All right,
She's telling him.
so now the door's open.
The door is open from the fact that
She
she's
went
comfortable
and
to
told
tell
exactly.
him.
So you should not have a male friend
Sorry,
as
I'm
a
trying to
female
speak up for us, but I can't.
in a relationship. If you're in a relationship, your woman should not have a male friend.
No.
Now, no, not at all. I'm sorry. There should not be another guy
This is why
that she
I
can
don't
pick
have
up the
male
phone
friends.
and call and be like, "We're going to the bar. You want to go to the bar? You want to go out to eat with me? You want to come to my mama's house and talk to me and my mama's house?" Now, what the fuck kind of stupid shit is that?
Why she's in a relationship?
Yeah, why
with
she's in a
somebody else?
relationship? Because she should pick up the phone and she want to talk to another man. Call your daddy.
Man, word up.
You know what I'm saying? Call your daddy. If you don't want to talk to me, call your daddy. Call your brother.
It just don't be having daddies. No, I'm just kidding. I have mine. I have mine.
Yeah, because if I had a best friend that it was a female and she got into a relationship, then the only time that we would have any communication is if her dude was around.
Yep.
If her dude, no, for real. That would be real because there'd be nothing that we could talk about that he would feel comfortable about.
I've even cut some of my female friends off that I, you know what I'm saying, whatever before. And when they got in a relationship, like a serious relationship, like married or whatever, or engaged, I cut them off myself just because that's just
I
disrespectful.
was one of them. No.
So they're not actually your friend then.
Exactly. That's what that's
Yeah.
how I view it.
They're not
That
actually
is not
your
my
friend.
friend.
Yeah.
They still somebody that hold up. What I'm saying is
I'm saying if somebody has if somebody has ever made that clear, like a female knows when a nigga is hitting on them. Like it's oblivious. Like it's not a stupid thing. If I say somebody is my friend, that's somebody that is really
My friend.
my friend.
Yeah.
From your point of view, but that
But
nigga's not
he
your
don't
friend
see
because
it
he's trying to
like
fuck.
that.
That's not your friend. He's
So what you're about to say is what I've been trying to find.
That's
I
not your
can't say
friend.
because-
You think he's your friend, but he's not. He's trying to fuck. Damn.
Hey, but nah.
So yes, and I
If you
cut off the
if
person.
you are in a relationship with somebody and you have an opposite sex friend, then I think that should be introduced right then and there. You should give that person that opportunity at that time to be like, all right, I don't want to do this, or I'm cool with it. Like for real.
Go ahead and say what you was about to say though.
I
I want you to say
For real.
your.
I can't remember.
See,
Yeah,
this
whatever,
is
you
Taurus
cut that
game
motherfucker
here.
off.
I need your fucking input here. Taurus game. I need you to say something.
Hey,
I need your help.
Yeah.
we got 2 more questions. Real quick. I can't remember if Mike proposed to you in 2020. If Mike proposed to you in 2024, what would your answer be?
Automatically, yes. I'm waiting for the question right now.
Mike.
What's happening?
can you look at Brie and tell her why it is that you love her?
Yes, I can.
All
Yes,
right.
I can. Did you want me to do it? Oh, you want me to do it for real? Oh, okay.
He wants you to cry. He's trying to get out.
Okay.
He's trying to get out.
That was you.
Oh,
You were supposed to
I'm
cry.
supposed to cry.
Yeah, you
Oh,
was,
I'll cry.
Well,
I'll
by
cry.
what he's about to
I'll
say.
cry. I'll cry.
I love Brie because she has a bubbly personality. She's funny. She's easy to get along with. She supports her man. She always wants to make her man feel good, look good. She's a great girlfriend, great wife. Like she's awesome.
How does that make you feel?
I'm gonna just cry right now.
Yeah, terrible.
We got it. We went viral, baby. Bree, can you tell Mike why it is that you love him?
He's the man he says he is.
Come on.
Talk about it.
The littlest things, you know how we be tripping sometimes as a female, like the littlest shit. If I bring it to this man's attention, the littlest shit automatically fix. I don't have to worry about anything. It's just like, or if I'm having a bad day, like he's somebody I can melt with. He's somebody he's really my friend in the whole relationship. And that's all I wanted in my relationship, a friend. So that's why.
Did you have a mother and father in the same house? The whole time you was growing up?
No, I grew up in two different houses.
Oh, okay. See, that's what Mike. He's a different character than I am. He had his mother and his father. He had somebody to look up to.
So are you going to get inboxes like you should be more like Mike?
Probably. They probably are.
Yeah.
They don't even want to give me
I
a
already
chance
thought
no
about
more.
it.
They don't even want to give me a chance no more, Nick.
So
It's over.
first couple of answers, you was
Bitches,
answering the
listen,
question.
hold on. Let me be clear.
Imagine.
I am psycho. Try it.
Nah, it's not about Mike.
No, I'm just saying. They're going to be in his DM first.
Yeah, well, I know there's a lot of females going to be looking at this
Try
like,
it.
damn, he provide and take care of him. You know what? You
And
ain't
then you
shit.
gotta think about, but also think about how I have children in this that he don't even have. Like he don't even have kids that he even got to deal with, and he's willing to do that for me.
I think that's a big step too. Like
That's
if you
real
have
big.
kids outside of your relationship, it depends on how your partner interact with the kids. Because if you can't interact with my kids is gonna tell me. They're gonna be like, "Daddy."
I think it's visual. Though that you can tell if the other person is going to be compatible with your kids.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and I don't think you should be upset if you find somebody that is gonna be there, and you have kids. You know your kids is bad. Hell, I know my kids is bad. But if you have kids, then and that person corrects your kids, then you had this person in your house. You trusted this person to be in your house, so you should have to trust this person. You should be able to trust this person to handle your kid as well.
Damn. Yep. Fuck. Real quick before we get out of here. Fuck. This is supposed to be the first fucking initial question, and I forgot how the format was supposed to go. Bro, you know what hand Mike writes with? Right. Mike, you know whether she wants jewelry or flowers if you like fuck up or something.
Jewelry.
That was supposed to be the first question.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Conversations in the Trap. This has been a special edition of Dr. Phil's Nephew's Couples Therapy. And I think we did all right.
Baby, I'm sorry. I'm coming home.
That joke is for real, though. He knows she's watching. So, we gonna get them on her next. We're gonna get them on her next.